Welcome to the class of Technomathematics. So today in this session we will be discussing the question of circle. Okay, where you can see a circle, and if this is the circle, right? If there are two concentric circles, okay, one is the blue one, another is the green one, right? In this question, it has been given that if the length of AP, that means A to P, this is AP, right? If the length of AP is given to you as 10 centimeter, right? That means it's given that if AP is equal to 10, right? Then we need to find the length of BP. This is the length of BP, B to P, right? Then we need to find the length of BP is what, right? This is the question as given to you. So this is a question from circle chapter, and if you have gone through the circle chapter, then if you remember one of the theorem, that is a very common theorem, that whenever a tangent is drawn from an external point to a circle, then that tangent is equal to another tangent or all the tangents which are drawn to the same circle, right? So here you can see P is a point, right? From P, tangent is drawn to the bigger circle. This is the bigger circle, the blue one, right? And you can see P is the external point, then PA is the tangent, right? If PA is the tangent, then this angle OAP, right? This will be 90 degree, right? This will be 90 degree. Now, because when a tangent is drawn to a circle, then this the at the point of contact, A is the point of contact to the bigger circle, right? And here at the point of contact, it is making an angle of 90 degree with the radius of the circle, right? So into this question, we just recall the same theorem that tangent drawn from an external point to a circle is equal. So you can see from P, PA is the tangent to the bigger circle, the blue one, right? But hi decades, yes, definitely FTTB, hello, hi. So students, let us quickly solve this question. Thereafter, we can go into the discussion and queries. Okay. So you can see P is the external point, and from here PA is the tangent. But on the same circle, because PA is the tangent to the blue circle, the outer circle, and these two circles are concentric. So the center is O to both these circles, right? Now into this, hi edits. What you are saying that you are jealous, I could never do this. No, 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 no. You can do this. Definitely. Let us follow. You will do this. You will be able to do it. Right? I will explain it very and it will be very easy to you. Okay? So here you can see P is the external point, and from P, PA is the tangent, right? But the PB is a tangent, but the PB is also a tangent, but PB will not be equal to PA. You know why? Because PB is tangent to the green circle, because this is a separate circle, and PA is a tangent to the bigger circle, right? So two circles are there, and it would have been equal to PA would have been equal to PB when B will not be at this point, when B will be lying over certain over here on the blue circle, right? Then PB will be a separate line, not the green line, right? So into this question, it's given that AP is 10 centimeter. AP, this length is given to you as 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter is the length of AP, right? Now OA is the radius to the bigger circle, And if PA is the tangent, then this angle will be 90 degree, right? Now, what we will do, you can see OAP is a right angle triangle, right? So, in triangle OAP, it's a right angle triangle. Right angle at which point? At A. Now, what is the value of OP? Let us calculate it. OP. What we will do, we'll just apply Pythagoras to this triangle, right? When you apply the Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, then you will be able to write OP will be the hypotenuse, because this is the 90 degree and opposite to it will be the hypotenuse, right? So we can write, I am writing by Pythagoras, by Pythagoras theorem, changing the pen, OP square, that means the hypotenuse square, is equal to OA square plus PA square, isn't it? PA square, right? Now, the length of OA, the radius of the bigger circle, is given to you as 6 centimeter. You can see. Now, just put up the value, and AP is also given to you, this one, as 10 centimeter. So, the length of OP can be said as root over of OA square plus PA square, right? Now, you can see when you put up the value of OA, it's 6. You can see OA is 6. So, it will be 6 square, because it's OA square. So, it will be 6 square. And what will be the value of PA square? PA is given to you as 10. So, PA square will be 10 square, right? So, hi FTTB, what is the whole of the B centimeter? B centimeter, I didn't get your question, FTTB. You can just explain in more detail. Okay. So the length of OP, which we have marked it over here, can be calculated as root over of 36 plus 100. So which is coming as root over of 136. So root over 136 is the length of OP, which is calculated, right? Now, the length of OP is calculated now, and this is OP, right? And OP is calculated as root over of 136. So, if this is root over of 136, if this is root over of 136, and OB is the radius whose length is known to you, and you can see from the P, the same external point, PB is a tangent to the inner circle, right? PB is a tangent to the inner circle. So here you can see if OB is the radius, then definitely if PB is the tangent to the inner circle, then at the point of contact, it will be making an angle of 90 degree with the radius, right? So that's why this angle will be equal to 90 degree, right? So let us find the length of BP. This we need to find. So what we will do, let's take in triangle OBP, right? OBP. What will happen in triangle OBP? Just use the same Pythagoras theorem, right? When you apply the Pythagoras theorem, you can see OP square will be equal to OB square plus PB square, isn't it? So we can write OP square, right, which is your hypotenuse, is equal to OB square, that is your radius, plus BP square, which you need to calculate. Mind it, this is BP, right? So BP square. Now you are knowing the value of OP. What is the value of OP? Which we have calculated, root over of 136. So just using the same color over here. So writing the value of OP as root over of 136 and a square of this, because OP is square. So it will be root over 136 square, right? And this will be equal to, and this will be equal to OB square. What is the value of OB square? OB is the radius, which is 3, radius of the smaller circle, right? So it will be 3 square, right? And another is the variable which we are going to calculate, BP, and it's BP square. So root over 136 square will be 136, isn't it? 136. And when this 3 square will be coming into the LHS, it will be 9. So 9 will be coming into the LHS, right? And when you take the root over of this will be giving you the length of BP, because BP square value is 136 minus 9. Then BP is root over of 136 minus 9. So 136 minus 9 is 127. So the length of BP is calculated as 127. So this is your answer, right? This is your answer. So the length of BP is calculated, and that is root over of 127 centimeter. So this is the length of BP, that is equal to root over of 127 centimeter, right? I hope you like the solution. If you find it useful, you can refer through the solution and you can like it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, students, and I will always say keep on learning and keep on trying. Happy learning. Bye bye.